morning and welcome to America's Home Cooking. I am going to be making lamb shanks today, and it's lamb shanks osso buco, which means it's going to be over rice, this dish. Now we have to make a basil, I'm going to try, don't get upset with me, gremolata, and that's what we're going to rub these lamb shanks down with. I've already rinsed them, they're sitting over there. And we're going to blend it up as well. If you don't have a herb spice and you don't have a food processor, this makes so little. I just figured it should be able to fit right there into my spice grinder. All right, they want they want a half a teaspoon of chopped garlic. Before we get to the lemons, we'll do this. I think that should be a teaspoon. If it's not, I'll add another one. It's a garlic that I have here. Just chop it up a little coarsely because I want to stick it in my grinder. Okay, so if you want to see the chunks and see what I'm doing, I did it like that. Now they want 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley. I don't have it, it's winter. So that will be 2 teaspoons for dry parsley. It's always 1/3 when you use the dry ingredients to any recipe with herbs. You just have to remember that. Basil, I'm done with the garlic. Okay, what else do you want? They want a half a teaspoon of black peppers. And they want a pinch of salt. So let me get my salt. And they want 2 teaspoons of lemon zest. Now what lemon zest is actually the peeling of a lemon. But the thing is they don't want the white part, the pith. For a minute I almost lost that word. So you're going to have to peel this. Very, very thin. I mean, I'm shaving it off. You can see how thin it is. It's really thin. I'm going to be doing this for a few minutes. I got 2 lemons. Because they want you to measure it after you chop it fine or grind it. So I know about lemons because I dehydrate the peelings all the time. And as you can see, you don't want to get white on it, or as little as possible, because that's the pith, and the pith is very, very bitter. Well, let me finish peeling these and I'll be back. Okay, I finished. Just last 2 little pieces. Now they want you to either, if you don't have anything, chop it as fine as you can get. Other than that, you can blend it, put it in a food processor. I'm going to use my herb blender. Okay, and that's what it's going to look like. Now I'll just get it out. see what they want us to do. Why did I put my glasses over here? All right. We're going to use a Dutch oven and we're going to heat it. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil into the Dutch oven and we're going to turn it on and we're going to get this herb mixture going. Yeah. Some days this melts and other days it does not. Okay. I'll bring you over, don't worry, I just have to get this oil melted. It is really cold. Did somebody turn my fridge back again? No. Oh yes. Now while we're broiling them, we're going to have a lot of things we're going to have to be chopping up and everything. I'll give you a list of that after. All right, now I just want to get this oil melted. Prosciutto, we're going to need about 1/4 of a cup. Got my prosciutto, we're going to be chopping that up. We're also going to have to chop up 2 medium onions and a carrot. Okay, there's 2 medium onions, and I'll get a carrot, and then that oil should be hot. I got my carrot. All right, in your Dutch oven, or if you don't have a Dutch oven, they say in a large skillet, you're going to add 2 tablespoons of oil. We're going to turn it on. Preheat your oven to 325. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to get this off. This is not going to work. I love these aprons because you see how long the ties are. If you're skinny, you can bring it to the front. If you're pregnant, you have room for that too. And if you just happen to be a large person, they fit you as well. So these are very versatile. Now they want you to rub lamb shanks down with this mixture that we just made. So give it a good rub it in. That's what they want. I should say pat it in, right? They want white wine, but I just finished my white wine up. So I'm going to use red wine. Though I know with lamb and veal and fish, you're supposed to have white wine when you drink. So that's why they recommend using the white wine as well. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add the shanks and we're going to brown them on all sides. All right, until the meat is done. And then we're going to set it aside on a plate. I'm just waiting for my pot to get hot. See, they took the word braise off because people didn't understand the terminology of cooking. So they say brown. So you can see where the terminologies in cooking have changed because people just don't know. So they put it in a simpler language. But if you talk to chefs and stuff, or to people who cook, they pull these terms out. Now, while those are browning, we have some chopping we have to do. Where did I put my big knife? Didn't I pull it? No. All right, do they want them circles or rings? All right, you need 2 medium onions sliced, and you need 1 carrot finely chopped. So we're only going to slice these onions. But they want them thinly sliced. So I'm going to do half moons. You can see how I'm doing a half moon. I better get some oil. on the shanks all over. Remember, your Dutch oven gets hot, so be careful. Come on. So today I will be giving you dishes that we're going to be having next week, and they're really quite interesting. And I haven't thought about a dessert for next week yet. Okay, we need 1 ounce of prosciutto chopped. Maybe I could start it. How many ounces is this? Oh, how much fuller? 3 ounces, okay. So we'll use about a third of this. Okay. That's about a third of it. You're probably saying, boy, are you doing this? Yeah, I am. Okay. I want you to chop it up. So this is going to give nice flavor to this. That goes with the carrots and the onion as well. Oh yeah, we're going to chop more. So I got browning. Let me see what else is browning. We're going to need 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. 2 tablespoons? That's going to be a lot of garlic. Let's see what I get out of that. Alright, I got them done. So now you're going to turn the heat down and add your vegetables. Is there anything else you want me to add to this? Pour off all but 2 tablespoons of fat. Pour everything off except 2 tablespoons of fat. I only have 2 tablespoons of fat, so there. So we got to get this garlic minced. If you have small garlic, you'll probably have to use more to get 2 tablespoons. I have some big ones here. It looks like I'm going to be able to cover it easier. still fighting this stupid code. It's like a linger. It doesn't want to leave. But I'm telling it it's going if it likes it or not. If I minced this finer, I would have 2 tablespoons. Stir your vegetables around. I couldn't believe I was looking for veal. They had no veal for me. Every time I asked for something, I said, "What are you selling here?" He says, "Meat." I said, "Everything I'm asking." He says, "Well, we have to reorder." I said, "Okay." White wine. They want 1 cup of white wine. So what I'm going to do is use red wine. This is why you learn when you have veal, lamb, and fish, it's a white wine. You can use a rosé with chicken or veal or lamb, and the beef is the red. So this is why it's very important you know about your wines so you can sit there not only to drink but to use the right wine. I'm going to use red, so it's going to be full bodied. So, there's nothing I can do about that until I get to the liquor store. Oh, I'll taste it to get an idea what it tastes like. I know it's too early in the morning, right? That's a bit sweet. See if I have a dry one. Sherry in place of wines sometimes. That one was too sweet. No. Don't worry, I won't get drunk. Yeah, we're going to use sherry in this instead. I needed a sweet wine, so the other one was sweet. I just don't remember which one was which. Now, how long do you want me to saute these? Cook over 10 minutes. Okay, stirring often until the vegetables are quite soft. So, okay, we'll get the measuring spoon cup out and take care of that one. I'm going to use sherry instead of that red wine. That red wine is just too sweet. You need a cup of white wine. But I'm going to go in another direction. So we'll be glazing today as well. And, okay. I will be back when those are done. Okay, you can see they're getting really soft now. add this garlic. Cook it for about a minute. Once you turn the flame up some. Then we're going to be adding diced tomatoes, 1.5 cups. I think 2 cups, 1 cup of wine, and 2 cups of a lamb, beef, or chicken stock. You're gonna add your wine. We're gonna have to bring this up because this has got to boil. 2 cups. I've got beef stock and bone together, so I'll use them. 2 cups of this. But for you, it'd be beef, lamb, or chicken stock. 2 cups. And 1.5 cups of diced tomatoes. This is, I should know, I just canned them. Bring this to a boil. And we're going to need 2 strips of lemon peel. So I'm going to have 2 of them like that. We're just waiting for this to come to a boil, and we'll get everything together and we'll get it cooking. Yeah, my peeling took about 1/3 of a lemon peel, and I made 2 strips. And what am I doing? I'm cutting the pith off right now, off the peelings that are going to be going in there. Well, at least as much as I can. And I think that's enough. As you see, I did a pretty good job. The wine still smells good. You can smell it. It's really nice. Let's see what we'll be adding. I'm going to start putting the seasonings in. Going to in. And what's next? 1 bay leaf. Well, it's coming to a boil, I'm going to do that. Rosemary, we want a 1/2 teaspoon of rosemary. Teaspoon of thyme. A very unique smell. Put your lamb shanks in here. We're not adding any salt or pepper other than what we've added to rub the shanks down. We'll be adding that later on, and they specifically state that. We've got to bring this to a good boil. You're putting the lid on this and turn it off, and you're going to put it in the oven that you set at 325. Now we're going to leave it in that oven. Let me see how long we're going to leave it. About 2 hours until the meat is quite tender. Turning it from time to time, so I guess every half hour I'll probably be turning the meat to make sure, you know, it is all in the flavorings and stuff. Because it's also the juice that it's sitting in, or you wish to say, the sauce is going to get thick and decrease. So that's basic. It was more chopping than anything, you know. But we've got a good 2 hours. It might take a little longer, but check it. But do turn it about every 30 minutes. Turn the meat so it's all sits in that broth and is just cooking all those flavors in. And then we will finish it up. I told you I collect peelings. I wasn't joking. These always make some of the best stocks. And you get all these nutrients that most people eat. Our parents probably just threw in the trash. And the bones as well, not realizing the bones have something in them that we need. that we could use it as well. I usually get 2 bags before I start cooking this down. This is 1 bag, and I'll be starting another one because this one's full. So I'll see you in about 2 hours, and we'll see. I am going to put some rice on. Now I am going to put mine on brown rice for the nutritional value of the brown rice. Now, if you use white rice, I would strongly recommend you use parboil because they have a way of steaming a lot of the nutrients back into the rice. It's not as healthy, but it's not as healthy as wild rice or brown rice. And white rice is nothing but starch. All right. Now, you might want to put this on jasmine rice because you like jasmine rice. You can make jasmine rice on your own by adding rose water, and you will get the flavor. You're using white rice when you go to boil it. For every cup, I add 2 to 3 tablespoons of rose water. Now, if you want to know where you can get rose water, you can get it from Amazon or a Middle Eastern store. They do carry it, and they also have orange water. All right, so I'll see you in about 2 hours. Okay, it is done. At least the meat is. We still have more we have to do. And here it is. There's another, if you don't want to serve this over rice, they have a pasta that you cook that looks like rice, and you could serve that over that pasta as well. But I want mine over rice. Okay, we have to find the bay leaf and the strips of lemon and take them out of here. I don't know where they're at. They might have just cooked completely down. I don't expect the bay, yeah, here's the bay leaf. But I don't see the lemon. Maybe it'll come up. Now what we're going to do is we are going to reduce this by half. So we're going to have to bring this up and cook it down. Now there's a lot of fat sitting on it. So the people who are concerned about their fat, I'm going to show you how to get rid of it without having to strain all this and lose all this lovely flavor. I'm still looking for the lemon peels that we put in here, and I don't see them right now. I'll tell my sons to just look for it when they go to eat it. If you get the lemon peel, just take it off. Okay? I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to eat this fat up so you can have this dish. Okay? Let me move this and bring it over here because we're reducing it now. We're going to put soy lettuce and granulars in here. Now, where does this come from? Soy comes from, let me turn you this way. Soy, lettuce, and granulars. This comes from soybeans. See, they use soybeans, not just to feed horses, but they also sit there and they make paint with it. But the problem is the lecithin that's in the soy streaks the paint, so they have to take that out. So they take it out, and what you're left with when you dehydrate it is soy lecithin. Now, what does soy lecithin do? It loves to eat fat up. The brain needs lecithin, it needs fat. So add a tablespoon or 2, let it dissolve, and it will eat that fat up. I'll just let it dissolve. It'll dissolve completely away. You don't even have to worry about it. And what it does is it'll get rid of the fat. Your liver actually produces a tablespoon of it a day. if it's a healthy liver and you eat right, your liver will be able to produce a whole tablespoon of it. If you're not healthy, the liver can't do that and you end up with a problem. So when I have fat sitting on something, I look at it and say, okay, I'll just add lecithin to it, granular lecithin. Now, if you want it in its natural state, believe you me, it is tacky. Oh, it's very tacky. But in a granular state, it's real easy. I still don't see my lemon peelings anywhere. But anyway, we're going to reduce this down, and then we're going to pour it over the lamb shanks that are behind you. Let's see if it's here. No? I was hoping maybe it was on the meat and I could find it. Well, they must have dissolved. I have to say, Dutch ovens are so cool. Had them a long time. They were stolen. And I just bought one, just like my cast iron. It's all gone. I found a lemon. Maybe I'll find another one. That's one. Anyway, we can't miss them. At least I know they're big. All right, we got one. The other one should be showing up soon. Well, you can see, lecithin ate the fat. Isn't that nifty? The human body is so wonderful with what it can do. And the food, when you look and study food, you actually see what it does. In a hurry, but I don't know where that other lemon is. I'm hoping it'll just come up while I'm stirring this, because you don't want this to burn. Those are the glazed pieces, not the bone. I know that, but I'm still looking for the lemon. Oh, that's an onion. I found one. I feel like I heard something about one of them. Okay, I reduced this enough. I'm gonna pour it over the meat now. I'm still looking for my lemon. It'll probably come out this way. Oh, come on. But you're not coming out, that's all right. That is it. Yes, I know. Probably having kittens over it. Here it is. Achoo! Achoo! Oh my goodness. Anyway, that's the dish of lamb shanks. Because it already has the vegetables in it, and I made the rice, and I'm going to serve it, and that's it. That is more than enough for today. So listen, you take care and have a great day.